caught myself being I want to be the Martin Luther. No, I don't. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be the leader of the people. I don't want to be none of those things. What I want to do is what Michael Jordan done. I want to inspire you to look inside of yourself and dig out that human potential and utilize my story or his story or somebody's story to project you forward. Because I don't think Kobe grew up with Michael Jordan, but he played just like him.
Almost at that level.
That means I done studied you, right? And in that book is a chapter we talk about conscious followers versus unconscious followers. That's one of my favorite chapters because I listen to rap music. If you go out there now and push play, I was just bumping Future March Madness on the way down, and I do this when he's singing it like he talking to me. But guess what I know? Future's an entertainer. These beats just got me feeling good.
Right.
And the words he's saying, I'm hearing them, but I might not because he mumbling.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I know that already. Some people put it in, and right after that song I'm listening to came on, that Percocet song came on. Right afterwards. And you know me, I'm always a thing. I said, I wonder if the kids know to not, because it got 31 million views. Right?
Wow.
Yeah. So that's a lot of influence that doesn't happen because of that song. But when you a conscious follower, that means I've chosen to follow you for a reason. Social media should tell you, look at your social media and you got an option on there. You could even be somebody's friend, but I don't follow you because I don't really want to see what you got going on. It's not moving my spirit, but I follow Drake and Nicki Minaj, people who I never meet in my life. I'll buy every day. Your friends, you got enough friends where you should be a best-selling author. Are you? Because of them? No. You know why? Because a prophet gets no glory in his own land. Shane Shepard, welcome to Orlando. In my land, I'm just Yogi's son. The ex-crackhead dude that used to be in jail that tried to help the kids and ran a nonprofit. Somewhere else, like, wow, bro, you give me more. You know what I'm saying? And so I choose who I follow, and I choose who when I see certain things, I start talking to myself, and I cuss bad in my head. Oh, Lord, I'm a sailor in there. You hear me? But I would say, look at this BS. I can't, and it's just all in my head. And I might even not even show up my face, but I'm letting my subconscious mind know we don't agree with this.
Right.
Because if it accepts it, such a deep topic, man. If your subconscious mind is so connected to your emotions, it's pathetic.
Right.
Conscious thought don't have feelings. It's not tied to no emotions. It's science. It's black and white. When you feel something, that's connected to your subconscious mind. That's why your emotions and your reactions to certain memories are so deep. Like if I think about certain thing now, I could just bust out crying. You're like, bro, this nigga's an actor. No, I was in my head thinking about something traumatic that occurred to me. So if I'm always exposing myself to negativity, even when I was doing the nonprofit work, I had to be in the streets with these dudes late night. And these are my guys, but I had to always remind myself, bro, don't get comfortable. Don't start liking this again, because this is part of you. So you had to be very diligent about the protection of what goes into that fertile soil that you spoke of, because the seed that you let sneak in, it's still gonna take root and grow. Right. If you tell your kid, "Oh, I'm about to beat your daddy up," go up there and lock that room and don't come out till I'm finished with him, or go on in the room. I'm still in here, and I still got 5 senses. One, I can't see you, but I can hear you. And now that I'm hearing it, that's planting that traumatic seed. Either I'm going to be a domestic abuser because I think that's okay, because I side with my father, or I'm going to be a victim of domestic abuse, and I'm going to be overprotective of mama's boy and then I'm going to grow up more violent than what y'all think I would be if I was taken after my father, because my father's a chump. Don't that make sense? So the dude who is a victim of domestic violence from his father, he don't necessarily grow up and be a woman beater. He grows up and be over aggressive towards anything, because now I'm an overprotector. That's me. I only can say that from experience. You dig what I'm saying? So your conscious mind versus your subconscious mind, one has no feelings and emotions, and that's what you really want to deal with sometimes before I allow my feelings and emotions to come in. But like some of us have great things planted in our garden. Like my garden's about 70, 60, 40, right now. I'm 60 good, but it's still a bunch of weeds and stuff that need to be plucked. I have to work on that. I have to get time to go out and that's real. When you ask me, how do you make that disappear? You don't. You wait till everybody else in your house go to sleep. And you wake up for your 3:30, we getting a little older. You might have to use the bathroom 2-3 times through the night. One of those times, don't try to go right back to sleep. Just in the still of the night, in the quietness, allow those things to just happen. And then it'll get sorted out because you have a big job as a man, to protect everything around you. You mostly mental. Like you have to be. So
once you just said talking about man or the mind, man is the mind. And that subconscious that you're referring to.
That's you.
You have to be able to control it because the system has programmed it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be very specifically with young Black males.
Mm-hmm.
You're functioning off a subconscious level that you're not even aware that you're functioning on. But if you don't take control of it, it controls you.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't control it, it will control you.
Absolutely.
So you don't have to, if you do nothing,
it'll do something.
It's in control.
And some of them don't even make it to the level of operating from a subconscious platform. They operate from a reptilian platform.
Yep.
And when I realized the reptilian brain is the first portion of the brain that develops, that's if you try to train an alligator, if you want to, try to train a snake, try to train a lizard, it don't have the ability to remember what you showed it and repeat those behaviors for certain rewards. It'll dance a little bit for you but don't put no food up here and tell him to do one of them things a dolphin do. He ain't gonna do it. And most of these young men, they have not made it past their reptilian. It's only 3 things: fight or flight, reproduce, and making sure you got shelter. That's easy. You gonna go lay on somebody's couch, you know what I mean? And you definitely gonna fight and fight. We can see that in these young men. Yep. So you never develop to the portion of your subconscious is operate 100%. But like you say, you never develop to the point of that you can think about the 3 levels of yourself, because you just think I am these instincts. I am these emotions. It's a word that they use as a young man. They call it TTG. That's called train to go. Okay. That means as soon as it happened, I'm in there, baby. Yep. That's not really that impressive to me, because I was in a situation before where I was probably supposed to go according to the status quo, but it was in a race riot in Colorado. People up there with guns. One black man dead on the ground, from the gunshot from the tower. One white man from the tower. All the smoke and grenades. I got a weapon. I'm thinking, you ready to launch out in the middle of that and do what? So I just stayed put. And I didn't feel like a chump, feel like a punk or none of that. I didn't want to just go stab nobody because I had a choice. And I made the choice that was best for me. And even when I told my story later on, when everybody got found, where were you at, boy? Listen, you know that corner by the trash? I just stayed right there with my back to the wall, bro. And yeah, that because they sneaking up. I figured that's what was happening out there in all that smoke. Yeah. That was a choice that I made. And you have to be able to live with those choices. You know what I mean? Some people, you're a punk. Shoot, boy, listen.
The conscious mind took control.
Hey,
smart man.
I'm gonna tell you, I can tell you many stories about that. But we're talking live with Shane Shepherd. This is his book, Truth and Change. In a little bit, we're gonna talk about how you can get this book. Brothers, we're coming up on some time. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break, and we're gonna come back right after that. So let's go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.